Not that many people can afford to or have been to a really high-end steakhouse where they take big cuts of meat and put them in a specialty walk-in cooler, and they dry age these steaks from anywhere from 30 to 70 days. You know, they charge outrageous amounts of money for it because it's so delicious, and it takes a while. People that haven't had a dry aged steak, they're like, well, how can it be as juicy if you drive all the water out? Well, actually, it's more juicy. Once you've had a dry aged steak, there's no going back. There's no comparison. It's not the marinade. It's not the salt you use when you cook. It's not the pepper. It's time and dry aging. It is the magic.
Dry aging concentrates all the flavors. This is a way to get that taste, and you're not spending the money.
My name's Frank Rizzo, and my background is in accounting, marketing, and advertising.
I'm Scott Coburn from Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, Canada. Background is design engineering and development.
Having gone to a really great steakhouse and had this really excellent steak, and I was like, wow, how come you can't get that at home? And started doing a little research about dry aging beef and kind of the science behind it and the rest of these things, and I said, well, why couldn't you create the same type of environment in your home refrigerator? You know, everybody said, well, you really can't do it at home. You can't protect the meat, you can't age it properly, you can't do these other things. I thought, well, what if you created a box within the refrigerator and put power to it?
Okay, so today we went to Lowe's Foods and we were able to buy this Black Angus beef sirloin tip. They had it on sale for $3.99 a pound, so we get this great cut of beef for 15 bucks. Now, we're gonna take a great cut of beef and make it incredible. We're gonna put it in the box for 12 to 15 days, and when we pull it out, it's gonna be a delicious dry aged steak. It's really this simple. Open the box, slide the cut of beef in, close the box, close the refrigerator, come back in 12 days.
We wanted something that someone could buy for, you know, 150 bucks and put it in their refrigerator and have another kitchen tool, right, that allows you to create something that you can't do on your own without it.
Dry aging is simply, you have to pass a certain amount of air flow across the cut, and then you're wicking the water. You're evaporating the water that's there.
As the steak ages over a period of 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever time period is, as the enzymes break down the meat on the inside, you get tenderness and flavor. The lipids, the actual fat, in the marbling of the steak, it becomes creamy, it becomes almost like a butter, and that adds tremendous amounts of flavor.
Up on top, you can see the LED display, shows you the number of days that the particular cut has been in the box, temperature both in Fahrenheit and Celsius, as well as the relative humidity. And our blower fan, which I can feel on this side here, is expelling the moist air and will control the humidity and hold it between 60 and 80% relative humidity, which is the perfect humidity level for dry aging of beef.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door so you can listen to the fans running. So we mount the UVC light directly below the fan so that the air is constantly passing over it. It's a good, safe food environment. We designed this out of high-density polyethylene, so it's cutting board material. Everything's food grade. As we push moisture-laden air out into the fridge, we're sucking in cold, dry air, and in that way we maintain the dry.